to really understand when we see the suffering that's happening around the world, when we see disease and famine and war and these things, we have to recognize that that is evil. That is not God, because God is good.
The reality. The fact is, the experience we're having on the ground throughout the state of California, the experience that's manifesting all across the United States, and for that matter, around the rest of the world, require us to adjust our thinking and to adjust our activities.
It's because we're inside, we're coming inside your home now. It's going to be completely different.
What's the need to run to the Father has been stronger in these last couple of weeks.
Here's Aaron. Hello. Oh, look, you get more hearts and thumbs up than I do. They're like, Eric's on screen, whatever. Aaron shows up and suddenly there's hearts. There we go. That way we can talk face to face. We can share as we go through this kind of unprecedented time in history. And we're trying to figure this all out together. But the important thing is that we gather together. I can't tell you enough how much this book is so important for us to read and to understand as we kind of figure out how to do life again. How do we figure out how we do church again? How do we figure out how to work again? Because this book really gives us that outline and the things to look for.
That's it.
It's being recorded. So
to the light.
Monitor doesn't matter. Monitor's live. These are all being recorded separately as ISOs.
Right.
So you should be good.
But that's the one you want me to...
Yeah, that's the one. I mean, it's going to look really weird if you look into that camera. I'm just saying. Hey, guys.
Yeah, but dip your shoulder like that.
Yeah.
We've seen what you can do, oh God of wonder. Your power has no end. The things you've done before, in greater measure, you will do
These clips take
again.
forever. I don't know if I have a whole lot to say, because everybody knows I'm not good at speaking publicly. This whole situation is just, a lot of the time we didn't know what to think in the beginning, so I couldn't think of anything else other than to just kind of have a mellow worship set. If we didn't know what to think, if we could just sit in a moment in God's presence where that's what it's all about. That's where miracles happen. That's where change happens, is in His presence, and nowhere else is that going to happen. So trying to make some sort of environment where we can focus on what's truly important and worship God and maintain our focus on Him without the distractions.
You rose in victory, and now you're seated forever on the throne. So why should my heart fear what you defeated? I will trust in you, Lord, 'cause there's no prison wall you can't break through, no mountain that you can't move, Lord. Things are possible. There's no broken body you can't raise, no soul that you can't save. All things are possible.
It's just, sometimes it's just insane. You can't believe what's going on. And you're like, is this really happening? Like the first couple weeks we're like, is this really happening? Is this going to last months? And just trying to be forward thinking and plan for this lasting longer than we think, just in case. And in worship, I'm trying to preserve the feeling, the quality, the space. Now that we're going down to these small teams and to maintain social distancing and keep the crews small, I'm having to relearn how I'm supposed to mix these small things.
I've been in church for a long time, since I was a child, and I've been involved in ministry since I was probably 15. And this is the first Sunday, or the first Easter Sunday, that I've not been in church. It's crazy because in this entire last couple of weeks with this whole social distancing and all these things, everybody is in a place of unknown. We're living a life that we've never had to live before, and it's weird and it's uncomfortable. But I think if we stop and if we give God a chance to speak, I think we're going to see that God is doing something really, really, really incredible in this time. So last year, at Leading Conference, I talked about worship, and I talked about worship as that worship and praise is like our strongest weapon. And I think now more than ever, we're being given opportunity to engage in that. And I think we are so very used to worship the way we know it, and that's on Sunday mornings. It's with a live band in front of us, and they're playing and they're singing, and for many of us it's a spectator thing. It's, we're gonna go to church and we're gonna stand and we're gonna watch people worship, and it's okay. I think we're missing a lot when we choose to be spectators during worship. And so I look at Sundays, and I hope and I pray that people aren't just watching during worship as they sit at home. I hope and pray that they are engaging, that they are searching for the Holy Spirit.
Bodies are still being raised, and giants are still being slain. And God, we believe, and yes, we can see that wonders are still what you do. We are here for you. Come and do what you
it's not to pump us up. For me, it's mostly to, this is what I love to do. This is kind of my only avenue in which to do that. It's mostly a hobby. So this is what I'm working with right here. I got the Easter session running right now on Logic Pro X on my 2015 MacBook Pro 15-inch. Full band. My template that I've been setting up is mostly set up for Logic right now. So for the smaller stuff, I've been messing with Reaper the longest, but I've been using, since I always track in Reaper, because for some reason Logic can only let me record up to 16 channels off our board, I've just been tracking in Reaper. So I'm going out of the Focusrite 2i4 into my headphones, and that's my mixing rig right now. 100% on headphones. Wish I had speakers, but gotta do what you gotta do.
I pretty much am responsible for all the video work that we do here at the Well. Sermon is the only thing we do live right now. Whenever Eric's talking, we do that live. But when we do worship, we decided that it would be best for us to record worship and then edit and put everything into it that we can, so that we can give you guys the best possible experience at home. Because it takes me about a day to turn a song around and edit, and about the same for Paul to mix that audio. And then once it's done video and he's done with the audio, he gives it to me and I put it in, and then we output it for you. To do that, I do that in Premiere, and right now I'm editing on my Alienware, but I also have a MacBook Pro that I edit on as well. And at the end of the day, the whole goal is just to get you guys to get worship to you guys in your living room. And I'll show you guys here when we're editing. I pretty much will get all the footage that we record on stage. In this case, this is the Easter worship, as one of the songs we did for Easter. And we were able to record, we recorded 9 different cameras. I ended up only using 8, and in this cut, I kind of only used 7. I did cycle in some drum shots from another take that we did, just some magic behind the scenes. It's actually not being taped at the same time, but I was able to put in some more music. I do all the camera switching here in post. We don't do any camera switching on the stage. This way I have ultimate control and I can change things if things mess up. I end up putting the lyrics in right here. Yeah, so even the lyrics are done here in post. We don't have the need for Pro Presenter here. I do the lyrics in After Effects, and then I move them over here to Premiere, and then they're done. Lyrics actually sometimes take longer than the songs themselves to do, and then I get the audio from Paul, like you see right here. I put it together, and then I output it, and then we get it up for you guys on Sundays for worship. So that's how we do worship on the video side. Okay, let's try this again. The focus was off, but we're just getting here. It's about 7:45 in the morning on Sunday, April 5th, and we're getting ready to live stream service for you guys here in the sanctuary in the building behind me. Practicing social distancing. There's only 2 of us here, Paul and myself, so we'll get to it. Hopefully we get something up for you guys here by 10 o'clock.
Always bring your tools. Always keep extra Cat 5 around. Gotta have it. 1,000 feet. I'm using a lot of it.
not working.
No. This could use no. No, this sure won't work as a boom. It's a dynamic mic.
If you know, you know. And you just, if you need it in that time where everything runs out, we want to make sure we helped you out there. We were going to put donuts in all the boxes, but we didn't know how long these things were going to be on the on people's porches. So I miss that. I miss seeing people's faces. I miss meeting new people. I miss seeing these chairs filled with people. I miss the times in the cafe, seeing the kids run around, be crazy and be kids and finding their home at church. And I love that part. I miss that part. I would say better, but it's not better, it's different. Because it's better in the sense that like we're getting to do church with our families. We're getting to do church at home where we spend most of our time. And I like to think that Bibles are being opened, conversations are being had. Fathers and sons are sitting next to each other, mothers and daughters. Or even those who have been shut in for whatever reason, or who are alone during this time, that they know that they're part of something bigger. Seeing our tech team, our kids' life team just go above and beyond. Again, they're learning new things, learning video and sound and upgrading equipment. And seriously, the generosity of this church that we're able to upgrade and we're able to get the equipment, the material, and it's just been absolutely incredible that we've been able to do the things that we had to do to get this up. And we're still to continue to grow because we believe that this online content is important for us. This is our a new place of ministry that we get to really jump after and pursue and reach people. It's better, but it's not better than. But man, it's fun working with these group of people. And as you're seeing in this documentary, it's fun to work with people that you enjoy. It's fun to work with people that you're on mission with. It's just fun.